Oh, it's chicken time. Chicken's going for a massage. Morning. This is our last day in Da Nang. In fact, we're leaving right now. We're about to get an Uber to Hoi An. It's about £11 in an Uber because it's quite a long journey. Still ridiculously cheap compared to sort of Western standards. There was cheaper ways to do it. I think you can get a public bus and things like that. But it just seems like it's just a lot simpler, a lot easier just to get an Uber straight there. So we're going to do it. So I'll see you in Hoi An. Made it to Hoi An. Just walking to our hotel now. So this is our hotel room. It's not great. It's pretty gross. It's not great, but it's also not the worst hotel we've stayed at. It's pretty like hit and miss in Vietnam for hotels. You can get some really good ones for like a tenner, but then you can also get some really ropey ones. It's definitely better value than Malaysia though. Like we've got quite a big room, decent-ish bedding, but there's a bit of a stain on one of them, but I think it's clean. I think it's just like a stain. It's the hotel pool. Looks a little bit green from here, but there's people in it, so I'll get in it. You getting it? What?
I like my pencil, like it's got chlorine. Yo, let's go rent some bikes.
So we're on our bikes. We just started from here and we're trying to get to here so we can get some of the signature sort of local food dishes because we're hungry. So we're going to see if we can find our way now. So those that know me will know that I'm pretty terrible at riding a bike. So this is quite scary because what we're doing is riding down the main road with crazy moped drivers, Vietnamese drivers, flying past every which way. So could get hit at any minute, so this might be the final vlog. Or this vlog might not even get uploaded unless I make it back. What does it smell like? It does, it smells exactly like horse crap. It reminds me of like when you go on day trips to like farms or whatever in England. That's what it smells like at the countryside. I think like cow manure. So this street that we're on now is called Central Market in Hoi An. It's like basically just a big massive market with little stalls everywhere that sell different local foods and like handmade products. So it's pretty good. We've got the bike here. Shiv, what do you think about my bike riding skills?
Terrible. Is that a big enough bike?
Mm-hmm.
What that was really.
This shop's dedicated to old propaganda posters. Hello. Cool, isn't it? See, the thing is, I don't like filming people because I feel like it's rude to stick a camera in someone's face. But I wish I was, because like we just walked into like a decorating store sort of thing like that sells like things to put up in your wall, like a home decor stuff. And the lady was like wanting to tell us all about how it's a brother's business and things, and like every store you go in people ask like where you're from and things like that.
More so in Hoi An and other places as well. It feels like a lot of the stuff you're looking at is actually worth looking at, like because you go to like say like the Chiang Mai night markets or Ho Chi Minh City and everything's just like a copy of everything else, but all these shops here have got actual original things in, like that woman, that lady that we just spoke to, like her brother painted all the paintings in there and stuff, so it feels a lot more like it's actually worth looking at than the rest of the stuff we've seen around Asia. So I could spend hours walking around just looking in the shops here.
I was reading something online before, that moped user that you just saw go past. See, like she had the whole like covers on, like she had face totally covered in the hoodie and the leg like skirt thing that they used to put over the knees. Apparently they do it, it's always women, and they do it to keep the sun off the face so that they can keep the skin white, and they don't want any of the skin to be out in the sun. But there's like a prejudice, sexist thing going on in Vietnam where even the locals like scapegoat, they call them ninjas, because apparently they're responsible for a lot of the road accidents because they can't really turn the head properly and see in the periphery. You don't have good peripheral vision, but apparently like a lot of it is just scapegoating, but they've got a really bad reputation. So there's these tailor shops everywhere, and you can get like custom suits made for really cheap, but they actually tailor them, fit them to your body and make them, and you pick like the fabrics that you want inside and they make them there for you. So those hats, when the locals wear them, it looks cool. When tourists wear them like this dude, it just looks doper. Come here, one thing you'll notice is that it's always happy hour. Every local that tries to get you into the bar or into the massage place or into the shop, basically every single person says it's happy hour at all times of the day. So it's happy hour between 12 in the morning and 12 at night.
About to stop and have some lunch now in Hoi An. We've been in the ancient town like all day. We had breakfast here, then we've just been wandering around, and I can't stay here longer than 2 days because it's going to seriously hurt my wallet, because I've just bought everything that I've seen. I've got a tea set, 2 bowls, 2 pairs of shoes. I still want a bag because the leather things that they've got here are really nice. So we've basically just spent the whole day shopping and eating. Yeah, I've got 1 pair of shoes that I just bought that were already made. I've got one that I'm going to collect at 5 o'clock because they were custom made, and he measured my feet and everything, which is good because it means they'll fit me perfectly. And for the custom made shoes, real leather, they cost me like £11, I think, 11 English pounds. So that's pretty good. But I could just stay here forever and just shop all over the market. It's really nice.
We've had some funny interactions as well with some of the locals. So a lady before walked us, like it must have been like half a mile, trying to get us to go to a store, and we sort of fell for it because she was making friendly conversation. She was asking us where she was from. She was telling Shiv that she's got amazing skin because all the Vietnamese women want really white skin, and like she was just talking to us, she spoke good English. And then I started realising like 30 seconds into the conversation that she was just trying to pull us into a shop. But Shiv had just totally got roped into it, and she was telling Shiv how her husband used to beat her and stuff like that, and it's like made it a bit awkward to just cut off the conversation and be like, no thanks, we're leaving. So we ended up walking like half a mile to a shop, and then we were like, no, we don't want a suit, and then we literally got crowded by locals trying to make us buy stuff because she took us into this like market which is like, I don't know, proper like miles away from where we wanted to be. And then I had to just go, right, we don't need a suit, nice to meet you, see you later, and just pull Shiv away. And then she like laughed because she realised that like I'd clocked on and we were just had enough. And we just walked away, but it's pretty funny. It's now night time. We had a nice cycle around Hoi An before, and we got some food. We're going to go back out now. There's a lot of stuff, good stuff to do at night in Hoi An. So we're going to go see the Japanese covered bridge. We're going to see the street food market there and get some local food to eat. Then we're going to go to the other bridge, which is called the Hanoi Bridge, and there apparently there's like this big sort of gambling game that you can play where everyone plays it in the street, and also you can put the paper boats down on the river, so we're going to do all that.
Click through on the left to go to the next video, Hoi An by night, or click the channel icon to subscribe. And don't forget to like and comment on this video. Thanks guys!